What's up guys, FS Got Your Mentor. As you guys can see, we are killing the Forex market and we are currently in Dubai, and that is how we're able to afford this type of lifestyle. But I want to teach you guys exactly how to do that by sharing with you guys a free strategy on how to take advantage on the new market since the Trump effect has started. As you guys have seen, the markets are moving differently now. So I want to show you guys exactly how to take advantage of that and also how to analyze gold and JPY. Make sure you watch this video up until the end. Trust me guys, you cannot afford to miss this one. Without any further use of time, let's get into it. Yes sir. What's up guys, FS Got Your Mentor. Hope you guys are all good. In this video, I'm going to help you guys learn how to analyze the market and how to find proper opportunities so that you can become consistently profitable while trading the Forex market. I would like to remind you guys that we've been trading the Forex market for more than 6 years now. Been in the markets, we've traded the markets, and we're able to accomplish a lot trading the markets. Previously, we were able to take a $50 account into a 50K USD account, and now we're currently in a process of taking $100 into 100K live trading with our community. And if you want to benefit from those free trade calls, make sure to click the link in the description and join our free Telegram group, because we share a lot of free trading signals of free trading calls. You see already here, we shared another trade and I was able to hit take profit. We shared another trade that was also able to hit take profits. So we keep on sharing some trades and analysis with you guys so that we can help you become profitable and shorten your learning journey. Now, without any further use of time guys, let's jump into the first analysis. I want to first analyze gold, but I want to go to a clean chart so we can bring it down all the way from the start up until to the current market. So currently guys, I'm going to go to completely new gold, whereby the charts are clean and I can bring it down for you exactly how I look at the market. First things first guys, when I analyze, I actually start from the higher time frame, and the reason for that is I need to be able to see what is happening with the overall market. So already guys, from the daily time frame, as you can see over here, this is a daily chart. I can see what is happening for a day, and from my daily chart, whatever I'm seeing here, every candlestick that I see here represents what's been happening for a day, right? This is what happened for a full day, this happened for a full day. So looking at the overall market, you can see that gold has been on a very strong bullish momentum, meaning gold has been buying for the longest time. So from what I'm seeing here guys, we can see that gold has been buying and buying. So what I want to do is I want to identify my highest point and my lowest point. So you can see over here, this was my highest point, and I can always adjust this line once I go towards a smaller time frame. And over here, this was our lowest point on our daily chart. So you can see guys, there's not a lot happening on the daily chart. What we can see is that gold has been buying, impulse move, correction, impulse move, correction, impulse move, correction, impulse move, correction, and a further impulse. So gold has just been on a very strong bullish momentum, and it's been continuing with the market and breaking all-time highs. So you can see over here, gold came back to test the old lows, and it continues buying and went for overall bullish momentum. I want you guys to notice something different here. We can see over here, gold just went crazy, just gave us some crazy bullish momentum. I'm gonna put this on the side and show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Let me just reset screen. I want you guys to actually notice this, right? You can see over here, gold has been moving very normal. Impulse move, correction, impulse move, correction, impulse move, correction, impulse move, correction, and then we went down and then we went up. Over here, this is when the shift in the market actually happened guys. This is when what we call the Trump market took effect, right? They actually started with the sells. That was when we got an introduction of the Trump market, whereby it's showing us the market might be changing behavior, and that is why it's important for you to always learn from somebody who knows when such things happens, because the market has changed and you need to also adapt to the current market and be able to take advantage of what's happening now. You're also going to learn how to take advantage of the new updated markets, because if you do not update your strategy, you are going to lose, just like how Nokia did. Nokia is a cell phone or a mobile company whereby they did everything right and still lost, and asking themselves how. And that is because they did not want to adapt to the new markets, right? iPhone, Samsung, and multiple other mobile companies were able to identify the trend that the new market will be focusing on touchscreens and getting more futuristic. However, Nokia stayed to the very same old design and they were able to lose, and that is what you want to avoid. I'm going to show you guys exactly how the market used to work and what went different, and also help you analyze what to expect in the future. Currently guys, from the daily time frame, what I can do now is to just see that we are currently in what we call a bullish trend, right? Actually, usually when I want to analyze, I actually want to start from the bottom so that I can give the market a true reflection. I don't want to be subjective. I don't want to lead the market. I want to follow what the market is actually telling me. So now let me dive in deeper again to show you guys exactly what I'm seeing and how to take advantage of the current market. So right now I'm going to reset my chart. I can see previously, guys, like I told you, the market has been very simple. We had a simple impulse move correction, impulse move correction, impulse move correction, impulse move. Then the market gave us the normal breakdown for a sell, right? This was the old structure, meaning that from this old structure, we knew that we were expecting our sales at this area over here. I want to explain to you guys why I'm saying that. Right over here, we're expecting sales because this is a normal market structure. Let me show you guys what is the structure here. Those of you guys who are new to our channel, you are lucky today. I'm going to be teaching you guys a few things so that you can understand how the market works. The market is giving us normal higher highs and higher lows, right? It's giving us higher highs, and over here, the market is giving us a higher low. So I want to show you guys the importance of understanding these things and how they actually move and shift in the markets, right? Something different happened here. Something different happened here. The market gave us something different. I want to show you guys exactly what it means and how the market has changed and how to take advantage of this if it presents itself again in the markets. First of all, you can see the market was giving us higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, meaning that the market was going up. It was having a push towards the upside. The characteristics is this high is a high high because it's higher than the previous high. This low is a high low because it's lower than the previous low. So it's a high low, high low, high high, high high. We are going up. Something different happened. After high high, high low, high high, we didn't get another high low and continue up. No, the market gave us a high low. So we had a change of structure over here, right? This change over here was indicating that something different was happening. So once that happens, we know that the market is giving us a lower low. It's indicating that it might be changing direction. So we need to look for a place to sell. We do not sell when the market has made a low. We need to look for an area for our sell. So we're looking for a potential sell high, right? Lower high because we sell high and we buy low. So looking for a high area. So over here, we know this is the area we're going to be looking for our potential sells. So if you're using this strategy, you're going to be able to know that using the old strategy, you're going to be able to execute this trade and capitalize on this sells. Same thing happened over here in the raw markets. You can see, guys, that's the exact same analysis that we took. The market giving us high highs and high lows. We had a change of structure, and over here looking for sells. And you can actually take advantage of the first sell over here using the same structure that I showed you guys, right? You can see over here, we're able to take advantage of this sell. And if you missed it, the market still came back to that area, which is a sell high. You could have used the same method and caught another sell, and that is how you're able to benefit from knowing how to analyze the market. Now, something different is happening in the market. The market has been giving us a strong bullish momentum and was able to cross above the structure. You can see the market struggled to cross out this area, but it then got enough momentum to actually push above, and that is why we're now playing in this new region over here. We are now outside this region. We are now playing in a new completely region, right? We are outside this area. Now the market is all the way up here. So I want to show you guys exactly how we approach that area and how to take advantage. You can now see, guys, the market is now moving more aggressively. No longer having slow markets that was happening here. The market just gave us a double bottom here. Double bottom is also an indication for you to look for a buy. The market just gave us a double bottom whereby we're having a reversal structure and it just shot up. And that's exactly what happened over here. I'm gonna go to the 1 hour time frame. Remember, I wanna go to 1 hour time frame. Every candlestick represents an hour, and I wanna go to 1 hour time frame because that is where I'm looking for my entries. Higher time frame is for me to analyze the market, and lower time frames is just for me to find my entry points. I want to know where to enter if I'm looking for my sales. Currently right now, I can tell you a lot of people are looking to sell gold at this current moment because of the structure that they are seeing here. But I am not in a rush. I want the market to come to me. I want the market to tell me what is the next possible movement. So I want to identify my next possible structure over here. So it means that a lot of people will be looking for sales, but the market is still creating that sell momentum already from what we're seeing here, the market is giving us normals, impulse move correction, impulse move correction, impulse move correction, impulse move correction, impulse move correction. We're having some sort of a double top over here. I'm going to quickly take it to line chart so we can see exactly what's happening so that we can all see the same charts. We can see currently, guys, the market has a sensitive area over here, and I can note this because you can see how much this area has been tested before. You can see we have a reversal here, crossed above reversal, and the market is just respecting this area even now. So I'm going to highlight that as one of the important areas at the current moment. So what I'm looking for, if I'm looking for sales in the market, if I'm looking for sales, I'm looking for the market to break out, give me a retest over here, which will be an early entry. But if we're able to break below the structure, I'll then look for a more safer sell, and I look for more selling opportunities once the market continues selling like so, meaning that if you're looking for sales, this area will be the most safe for you if you're looking for a swing opportunity of a sell up until the last area whereby the market was previously struggling to sell and to buy, right? And that is also one of those areas. Also, another safer area for you to look for that sell would be at this area over here, because you would then be below the previous all-time high and get a retest. We know that our sales can be more safer and would have then created enough bearish momentum to continue with the overall sales. However, you can still trade over here, but there's a highly likely possibility that the market can be playing around in a consolidation and create a new consolidation area. So you have to be smart to know what you're trading. If the market will be consolidating, you want to be within the consolidation and catch the consolidating moves. However, if you're able to break above the structure, that is when we're going to continue looking for bullish momentum. For now, guys, I've seen a high time frame, we're on a bullish trend, so I'm going to remove this analysis over here so we can see the markets more clearer, because I like to have my charts to be a little more clean. So I can see over here, right, this was happening, and if the market is able to push out this area and have a retest over here, I'll continue looking for overall buys since the market is not showing me sells. However, you need to know that once the market creates new highs, there's a possibility that it could reverse any time. So I want to go lastly to the 15 minutes time frame, and that is where you can look for possible entries. Somebody who's a scalp trader is able to capitalize off such movements. We have the double bottom over here, and we have the entry that we can capitalize and we're able to take profit over here, because you can see we had some sort of a consolidation structure that is happening here. That is why it's important for you to know that over here the market is consolidating, meaning that the market was trapped inside this area, but once we're able to break below, the market is now trapped below. But because we're on a trend line, it's struggling overall, you are supposed to be playing around like so, just like it was at this previous structure. But if you're able to break outside, the market can still play, because you can see we have two consolidating areas. The safer way to buy for overall buyers will be there, the safer way to sell for overall sales will be at the current level. Guys, this is what I'm seeing currently for gold. If you want a further breakdown, let me know. And if you want more trades, click the link in the description below. Join our Telegram so you can see exactly what's happening in the market and decipher it even more. On a smaller time frame, you guys can see what's happening. The market is giving us a small bearish trend that is happening here, but I don't want to confuse you guys. There's just a lot happening in the moment. And with this bearish trend that's happening here, it can give us a few opportunities, right? The opportunities that we're seeing over here is that if you're a scalp trader, you can wait for an opportunity for the market to go back above this area. If you're able to go back above this area, you can look for a buy up until here and look for a further push towards the upside. However, that is also enough for a scalp trader to capitalize and make enough profit at the current level, right? Which is the opposite is also true. If you're able to break below the structure, have a proper retest, you can still look for a potential sell in the market. If obviously you are a scalp trader, you can also eat those small time frames and look for those small time movements and make profit, while the gold trade is still deciding on the overall direction. Guys, I took too much time on gold. I don't have enough time to fully analyze it more deeper. However, if you're interested, you know what to do. Join us in the free Telegram group. You can find it in the comment section below. Now I'm going to be looking at a different trade, and that is GBP JPY. GBJPY is over here, guys. Looks like GBJPY was able to respect the trade. This over here. This was a very simple trade that happened over here, guys. For GBJPY, looks like we had a simple head and shoulder. We were able to catch a trade over here. The top market will take you out before overall buying. But over here,
this was a much more safer trade. It was very calm and collected. You would have had a first entry over here, or alternatively, you could have also had your next entry over here, of which they were all the same, but we are still trapped inside this area over here, right? The market was able to break outside this structure, giving us this nice bullish momentum. But I'm going to move all this analysis and look for new trades that we have for this current trade. Without any further time, let me look at a different GBP JPY. I'm going to start from the overall daily time frame and see exactly what is the market telling me. From overall time frame, we can see that GBP JPY has been in an overall bullish momentum. This is exactly what I'm seeing in the overall time frame, and I know a lot of people were not expecting that, right? You can see GBP JPY is one pair that has been bullish, right? It's been on a very strong bullish momentum. It's been buying, it's been going up. So what I'm seeing here is that it's been respecting. I don't want to do too much. And over here, guys, I'm seeing some sort of a low structure here, of which I'm seeing this as the low of the day, and I'm putting it as a zone because it was more than just a simple line, right? You can see, and at the very top, I'm gonna have my high of the day. I'll note it over here, just like so. So I know that is the overall current playground that we have for GBP JPY. So now once I go towards the 4 hour time frame, you guys know we start from higher time frame to look at the overall. Once you go towards the 4 hour time frame, you want to see exactly what's been happening, guys. Inside the 4 hour time frame, you can see that GBP JPY has been stuck in this overall trend. But I want you guys to notice what happened over here, what I just taught you before, right? You can see before this massive sell happened, the market respected structure. We had impulse move correction, impulse move correction, impulse move correction, impulse move correction, and another impulse move. Then we had a correction and a lower high, right? With this lower high respected those cells, giving us a change of structure. You can see exactly what I just taught you guys. You can see we've been having high highs, high lows, high highs, high lows. It has been bouncing off previous structures, and over here we had a complete push towards the downside, breaking the previous structure that we have over here, giving us an area to sell at the high over here, of which these were nice two selling opportunities since we knew that the market has changed structure. This is just looking at it from a structure point of view. Overall, we can also see that the market was able to break outside the bullish trend. Let me put it nicely for you guys so you can see properly. You can see overall it was able to break outside this trend, right? Could have been over there if you're using a trend, but overall you would have just waited for the market to break out and give you another sell. If you're using just a trend, you could have caught this sell late, or you would have also used the market structure and you're able to catch it early as well. Overall, as long as you're able to catch the trade, the same thing is also true. Now I want to go towards the current markets. Towards the current markets, we can see that this was the previous high over here, and looks like the market has been respecting this high, right? You can see this high here. The market has been respecting it, and the way it's been respecting it, it is more than just a line, it has been a zone. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that as a zone over there, and I'm gonna move this line and put it over here, because you can see this is what happened here. This is also another zone that we need to take care of, right? We need to cater for, because the market has been respecting that zone. The reason I'm looking for this zone, guys, we need to know where the market is mostly respecting, so we can know what to expect in the future. Currently, looking at the current market, what I want to do is I want to highlight those possible market reversals so we can know what else can we look for moving forward on this particular trade. You can see in this current market, GBP is slightly, right, stuck inside a consolidation, but slightly in a small bearish trend, right? So this is just a correction, because we can see that overall we're in a bullish trend. If you're new to this, guys, and you're getting confused, let me know so I can give you guys complete beginner videos to help you what's happening in the market and help you understand these terms and terminologies a lot more easier. Just let me know in the comment section if you want an even more broader breakdown so you can understand these concepts and be able to conquer the market like we do. So over here, guys, this is what I'm seeing for GBJPY. We're inside a small bearish trend, which is a correction, right? With this correction, we hit the bottom of the correction, and the market gave us a head and shoulder, right? A head and shoulder activity that's happening over here, which is giving us some new opportunities in the market. The new opportunities that we're seeing is that if you're looking for overall buys, when you see the market breaking above the structure, if you're looking for those overall buys, not only that, this overall buys and break above the structure will confirm that the buyers are coming in strong. The buyers are coming in strong. Sometimes you can just do that to see exactly what is the market doing, right? So I can see if I do want a continuation, I want to see the market breaking outside even this structure here, right? Breaking outside the structure, looking for a buy over here, or looking for another buy over here for a continuation. But overall, we still have some sort of a bearish momentum that's happening on GBJPY, and that is just what I'm seeing on the 4-hour time frame. I'm seeing a buy opportunity here and a buy opportunity here if I'm looking for a continuation, but I want to enter my buys on a more safer side. So now I'm going towards the 1-hour time frame. You can see the market is indeed respecting this trend line. I want to just hop it up and I say like this. I can see the market is respecting this trend line, but we did have some sort of a head and shoulder. Those of you guys who don't see it, I can just show you. This is a reverse head and shoulder. That is the left shoulder, head, and we also had the right shoulder, right? This might indicate a continuation of a bullish momentum if we're able to obviously break above those structures. However, if GBJPY is not able to break outside those structures, it might continue the bearish trend and eventually go down, break the structure, have a retest, and complete the push towards the downside. That is a possibility that we have for GBPJPY because we do not want to lead the market. We simply just need to follow what the market is telling us, right? So there's another bearish opportunities that we're seeing over here for GBPJPY. If you're looking for those sells, it will be safe for you guys to look for the sells at the much safer area, right? I'm seeing over here, this is what I'm seeing is a potential sell for GBJPY, and what I'm showing you guys here is just analysis. If you want a data breakdown, you can join a group, look for places to enter your trades. And currently guys, we do not offer any sort of courses or anything like that, but you can benefit from joining our group so that you can learn for free and be able to benefit from the trades that we give you guys completely for free. That's also an opportunity that I'm seeing here guys for buys. If the market is able to break outside this area, I'm going to look for more potential buys over here, or alternatively, like I showed you guys before, I can look for another opportunity of a buy if we're able to cross above the structure over here, right? If you're able to cross above the structure over here, I can also look for another bullish momentum, but I don't lead the market. I simply follow. Let's see how the market plays out. So far, that's what I'm showing you guys. Hope you guys are liking this new style, and let me know in the comment section below. There's a lot more coming for you guys. Make sure you stay tuned, subscribe, share with your family, share with your friends, and let's grow our community and change the world one person at a time. From my side guys, Evisco Joe Mental, signing out.